In this video series, I'm going to show you how to go from this to this. From this to this, go from this to this. To this right here. I'm Dennis Gandra from dviz, an Archviz specialist using Unreal Engine. Sit down, grab some popcorn, and come along with me. All right, look at that H. This entire wall is finally finished. Over here, it is perfectly white, bright white. Oops, just like this, pure white, and now we are all done. Let me see what other white walls there are here. This specific element right here is colored white. Press the H key on your keyboard to hide it. This specific element right here is colored white. Press the H key on your keyboard to hide it. This specific element right here is colored white. Press the H key on your keyboard to hide it. This specific element right here is colored white, and this one is white as well. There are some others over there, even with the textured concrete surface and the adjacent white wall. This one is white, matching with the concrete of the wall. Look, we'll be able to do several at the same time. Here, nice, and the concrete 6. Concrete 6. Nice, done. All those are done already. Here, white wall. The white wall is finished, now completely done, including this one and this one right here. White wall, done. And that is exactly how I go about the process of replacing all of the various materials we received from our friend, or that you perhaps got from your professional supplier, or your business partner, or your internal team, or even from your specific project, or from your own personal library. You can easily replace every single one of them with the high-quality materials found right here within the extensive dviz library. Look, let's go here, okay? This ceiling is also white. That one is also white on this ceiling. Look, we're going to do this for everything that's a white wall. White wall like this one. White wall, white door. That's it, look at that. What else? Here too, white wall. This one is, let's do the white ones first, then we'll move on to the concrete ones, right? That way we save time. White. So what am I going to do here? So the video doesn't get too long, I'm going to speed things up here from time to time, okay? I'll keep speeding things up here. And when I see that I've changed the wall, for example, now I'm not going to do a wall, I'm going to use wood. Then I'll put the video back to normal speed so you can see, for example, how to use the wood texture. Look here, everything is white, see? White. Here, white. Look over there, it's white. Ah, there's a travertine over there. Let's see what this is here, white. All right? So I'm going to speed up the video. So you don't have to wait while I make changes here, because I'll be switching things and you'll be able to see with the video sped up, okay? I'm just clicking and selecting the material, which is what we're doing, see? Clicking and selecting the device material, clicking and adding the device material. So let me put on some cool music here. I don't know if you like Mario. Yeah, Mario. Or some old game, some PS2 game. I really like games, especially the PlayStation 2 a lot. Play 2, Play 1, PlayStation, right? PlayStation 1, Super Nintendo. Anyone who remembers the Super Nintendo era, tell us in the comments. Super Nintendo. And for those who remember the PlayStation era, PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2, type PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2 below, okay? So let's listen to some music. Meanwhile, I'll speed up the video so we can save some time here, okay? I'm just going to keep swapping out materials for the dviz material. Let's go.
Choose your destiny. Flawless victory. Choose your destiny. Flawless victory. Fight!
There we go. Look how beautiful that is. Look how nice it's already looking. Cool, isn't it? Wow, it's going to look really beautiful. When we put the fabric material on the sofa, the fabric material here on this sofa too, bring in the artificial lighting, add artificial lights. Look at the reflecting pool, how beautiful it already is. Just look at that. So check this out. We haven't done, let's also add the glass here. We practically haven't done anything other than the process of exchanging and replacing various materials for different materials sourced directly from the comprehensive library. In this case, from the dviz library. And I'll leave the link down below for you to check it out. This will make a difference in your work. Alternatively, if you happen to maintain your own extensive personal library, please just keep in mind that it is absolutely vital for all of the materials to be physically accurate, featuring precise roughness control, as well as detailed control of the surface properties. Specular. All the materials should have reflections. The important thing is how much reflection that material should have. That's the point here. And you need to have references so you can look at the real world to know how much reflection to add. Let's put a fabric on these ottomans here. Look at that. Ottomans. Here it is. I think it's even the same color. Check it out. It's really a fabric material. Let me grab a... Let's see what this fabric is here. Look, I think the mapping on the armchair isn't correct. Yeah, the mapping is way too big, see? Let's check number 4 here, look. See, the mapping is way too big. So we need to adjust the mapping. Look at that, see? Let's model. And I sought to design 100% by 100, which is my suggestion for you to work properly in Rio at the correct scale with the right materials, okay? Look, this beige looks nice, right? Let's see if I'm clearer. It's very light, isn't it? Instead of another one here, look how nice this gray is here, right? Look. Gray, okay? So I'm going to do this. I'm going to move forward by placing the objects right here and carefully adjusting and changing the surface materials. For example, take a look at this specific refrigerator. We can apply the brushed steel from dviz. You should notice that this particular brushed steel is truly the wizard of all instanced materials. It is a high quality brushed steel. Brushing, this one. Just take a look at that. Seriously look at that. And see how absolutely stunning and beautiful it is. Now, just take a look at this. There you go. Look at that. It is really nice. Notice the beautiful brushed finish from the dviz collection, right? It looks good. Look how beautiful it is. Look at that, how beautiful. Look. Cool? Even here, there's a refrigerator outside as well. Let's apply the brushed steel. Look how nice that is. There you go. Now it's brushed steel. And little by little, it's taking shape and improving its form. See? The shape keeps getting better. Look at this glass on the floor. Shall we put dviz's glass? Look. Go to the Windows menu. Then select the content browser. We will only use the instance materials for the glass surfaces on dviz. Look at that. It's better, right? Look. I'm going to adjust this reflection here. All right, so the reflection will be really polished. I'll show you more ahead. How do you do that there? It turned out nice. It really did. Look how nice, cool, everything's good, but we're already improving, aren't we? Let's check here with the cameras. Look. We already have some cameras here so we can compare, right? The before and after. All right, pilot. The exposure settings in this area are most likely locked down. Look, you can see exactly what I mean right there, can't you? What we really want to do is adjust the exposure manually, or rather utilize the specific settings coming directly from the post-processing volume. Look there, because the post-process is already corrected with the lighting we're using. In the post-process, there's already a lighting setup there with the post-process. But just take a moment to look at how beautifully it comes out of this process, right? It is quite impressive. Now let me go ahead and find the specific images for you here. I am navigating through the library, opening up the library packs, then into the house folder, looking for the images, and finally opening up the high quality renders. Look at how it already comes out of this. See, we've already moved on, right? From this to... Okay, let's see. I'm moving this over to the other monitor now. Look at how we've already gone from this to that, moving from this point right here to this. It's already looking good, right? Let's compare another one here now. Look at this one from this. I think this is camera 14. That's it, pilot. Go ahead and switch over to camera 14 right now. Make sure to turn off the auto exposure settings because we are currently using post-processing for this. Oops. See, we have gone from this original look and now we are looking at this. We are definitely improving the quality, aren't we? Look how cool that is. Okay. Cool. We're moving forward. So I'm going to do a fade out here so we can take a break, have some water, and we'll be right back to continue. See you in a bit. All right, everyone. So I'm going to end this video here so it doesn't get too long, but I'll already leave the next video in a card here somewhere. Where are we going to work? On artificial lights and also the furniture. Replace the furniture materials with materials from dviz's library. Don't forget to click like to help this video reach more people and in this way help us here at dviz. And to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe so that when we release a new video you'll be notified. If you want to really learn Unreal Engine with one of the best courses in the world for files using Unreal Engine, I'll leave it here. In the description there's also the device course. It's an amazing course, very didactic, that will teach you from scratch. You don't need any prior knowledge of Unreal. But I'll teach you from the basics all the way to the most advanced, focused on Unreal Engine for architecture for Archviz. Unreal Engine is amazing. It has real-time rendering. That's incredible. You can achieve hyper-realistic work just like with any other software. And it's amazing because it's free, 100% free. And you can create renders, animations, interactive projects with one of the most powerful tools on the market for real-time rendering and design. All right, I'll leave it here in the description. Unreal Engine course by dviz. It's an amazing course. I highly recommend you check it out. And I'll also leave in the description the library I used here in this video, where you can find the furniture, the vegetation, the materials. It's really good for you to use, especially if you already use Unreal Engine, because it speeds up your work a lot and helps you achieve realism very quickly. I'll leave it somewhere here. In the next video, we're going to work on the furniture and artificial lighting, and then the renders and the animation using artificial intelligence as well, using Unreal and artificial intelligence. All right? See you in the next video. Don't forget to check out the Unreal Engine 5 course. Don't forget to check out the library down below. It's amazing. And I'll see you in the next video somewhere around here. See you soon.